Well, since I had a little free time this afternoon, I thought I'd make another update on my CR500 street racer project. Here it is. It's the first time I'm taking video of it with the tail that I put on there. It's a fiberglass tail. I don't remember from what, but I thought it looked kind of cool, so we'll be putting that on there. It's a little higher than I want it to be, so there'll be a little bit of an adjustment that needs to be made on there. And of course my phone wants to ring. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Every time you're trying to do something, the phone rings. Whenever you're busy doing something, somebody's got a call. Every time that you're in the middle of taking a shower, you're taking a dump, you're trying to get dressed, the f***ing phone rings. So getting back to this project here after the phone rang, we've got the tail on there, which is fiberglass. It comes from some other Honda bike. I don't remember what it is, but I thought it looked kind of cool for this project, so I grabbed one. The tank is one of them high-capacity Clark tanks, so I thought that was kind of cool. Front fender is from a Gixxer, and it's a front Gixxer suspension, so that sucker bolted right on there without any problems at all. The exhaust is an FMF gnarly exhaust. It works with the CR500 motor, so we got that put on there. The rear shock has the new linkage component that we built on there, that block, which extends it. It's got double bolts on the top, single bolt on the bottom. Everything bolts in like factory. It got me to the perfect ride height that I wanted, and that's dead on. I'm really happy that it worked out quite as well as it did. The front end, we got a steering stabilizer. Did I need it? Probably not. Maybe not for this bike anyway. It's kind of light, so I don't think it's going to have too many problems. But nonetheless, steering stabilizer is on the front. And that's working out real good for me there because it mounts and gives me full steering to left and right, so that's good. Really not much else to cover at this point. I have to modify the tank a little more to clear the head stay. The trouble I've been having with getting it to clear was clearing the width of the bolt. Not actually clearing the height of the head stay, but actually the width of the bolt on the head of the CR500 motor. So I've got to do a little bit of adjusting on that to make it fit properly. But in a nutshell, that's where I'm at right now, and that's a box of drill bits holding a tail on right now because it's not bolted. So that box of drill bits is nice and heavy, and it keeps that thing from tipping and falling down. Over on this side here, we've got the Sprocket, which is on the CBR F2 rear wheel that had been machined to get the cush drive a lot closer to the wheel. I still had to do a little bit of spacing to get the chain to clear the tire. As you can see, it's clearing. There's plenty of spacing in there. Once again, there's our shock with the extension block on the bottom of it. There's the exhaust, and everything appears that it's going to work out on this bike. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this when we finally get the thing started up. Still needs a little bit more work before we get to that point, but we're getting there.